Sky Prophet, man. Let me make you laugh though right quick. After I tell you, spirits say wings and things, man. Look at this, man. Spirits say wings and things, man. I start making the message, man. Spirits say, why you hit the button? I hit the button. It's like I panicked. Check this out. But you gotta listen to understand it. It's like I panicked. It's like what I know I wanna do, I could do. But what I'm trying to do, got a fucked up view in my periphery, in the back of my mind, through my lenses, man. So I panicked. I panicked because, man, Prophet trying to bring the juice. Whenever you gonna cut this off, you might could say something bad, you might could hate on Prophet, you might could whatever your reason to be, but you ain't never gonna knock this message. You ain't never gonna knock these ethers. You ain't never gonna knock what your soul feel, what you understand. And that's cool and that's law and I get it. Like that's where I'm at, you know? It's like Spirit say, man, you ain't gotta preach to nobody. Just make your videos and explain things. You don't have to preach to nobody, man, because you can keep preaching, but a level of consciousness, it's a level of understanding. Just how it goes. You know, if all you play is baseball, you don't understand football when you're introduced to it. You know, like that's process. Like with your thinking and your thoughts, that's just what it is. So you're gonna be hearing me say like I'm cool with a lot of things, you know? Like I'm cool with everything everybody ever did to me. Like I'm cool with the attitudes an individual have toward me. Like I'm cool with me having to go through certain things because it's a whole new view. It's a whole, I'm not trying to get through nothing. I'm trying to process, write down, and help others get through things. You know, it's like how you gonna be a mechanic if you ain't doing that hands-on. That hands-on is put you in the door. You don't need a book, you know, you get it? So we raising the vibrations, we raising the frequencies. You gonna see Prophet trying to take you to a mountain, but listen about the mountain. Whenever you get to the top of the mountain, tell me where the top of the mountain gonna be at. It's gonna be under your feet. It's gonna be under your feet. So you ain't just went to the mountain, you went above and beyond. That's what Prophet gonna make you understand. A real new perception. A real new perception. 3P. 3P. That's 3 wins, 3P. But it's just 3 P's. 3 P's. Pre, pair, purpose. Pre, pair, purpose. Just the P, because if you get it, then you could keep the EAT, you can keep the E off of that word, off of this word. These energies, these disciplines that you find yourself coming into, the situations, the individuals, the thoughts, the insight you get is all prepared. It's prepared for you. It's prepared for you already. What you're doing is learning how to process the situation. Patience, that's waiting. Patience, that's waiting. So if you're sitting, then you what? You wait. So that's your situation, and you're gonna always understand it. Because when you're sitting, you're gonna always understand yourself. Whenever you by yourself, it's nobody else to understand. You can have thoughts of others, think of others, but it's nobody else to understand in that moment but yourself. That's what you have to understand. And when you can't bring yourself to that place, then your mind has way too much in it. Like way too much in it. You know, like we getting better, and prophets say we getting better. Every time you gonna click it, we getting better. Like, it's up to you if you choose to get better after you hit a video. You know, like, you will, regardless. Like you will. I ain't even gonna send that energy. Like, you will get better. Like, it's gonna log in. You know, because this the program right here. It's just one of many, but we all have a program within us. We all have a program. That's another piece. Your intuition, your senses, that into knowing, your skills and gifts. You also come here with that. We all have that. That we have to develop. We have to develop it. Let me give you an example. If you give me an orange and you tell me it's a grape, the taste of an orange will forever be a grape until I come into a higher understanding of it. It'll never be no other way but like that, because that's the consciousness I'm in. Unless somebody help me get out of that. Unless I tap in to a higher level of understanding within myself, within yourself. It's the only way it can work. Like, it can't work no other way. Prepared. It was prepared for you to do some things and it turned out easy. Do some things and it was real hard. It was prepared for you to wake up and say, why me? Like, enough times, just like Prophet, why me? Till I understood, like, you're not supposed to be saying why me. You're supposed to be thanking. Creation, gratitude of creation. I told you we're gonna come back to God, and that's what it means. Gratitude of your creation, bro. If you would have never came into, whether it's simple, whether it's a couple, the knowings that you have in the past couple of months, year, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just think about some of the things you maybe used to do that you don't do, that don't turn you on no more, that not part of your psychic no more. Like, think about it. Like, we grow without even knowing. You know, we grow without knowing. The world, this earth, the society within it to teach you this. You just don't do it because you just don't feel like doing it now. That's the only reason you're not doing it. You're not doing it because, like, that ain't your swag no more. That ain't your thing. And if you doing it and you tired, you're gonna get back to it. But it's desire. It's the desire. It's the desire for me not to be pissy that makes me get myself up and go use the bathroom. Like, it's a desire that you're gonna feel, and it's all tapped into your intuition, to your senses, to your higher self, to your soul, man, to your higher purpose of even opening your eyes and seeing things. The world is deceptive just until you understand that you was put here to figure that very same thing out. It changes the concept. It changes the concept of thought. It changes the concept of thought. Think about if you wake up, you motivated, you driven, like you truly driven to do something for a certain cause, and you fall in love with it, and that's for the positive, that's for the betterment. Like, think about the level of healing your body gets to feel just from the mental aspect of it. Just from you not worrying about certain things being a certain way because you get it. You ain't processed it fully, but you get it. Like, you get it enough to understand balance. They say you gotta have all this in you. You do have to have a lot of different traits and characteristics and aspects to you, because you a complicated being, and you be in complicated situations and don't even be aware of how complicated they are. But the eyes you have, it's gonna log in with the heart and the intuition that you have. When you reach your spirituality, it separates. It separates, which means you see things for what they are, and you feel how you feel. You want to think a certain way, and that's the program you pick up. Like, it's almost impossible for somebody to give you any other program, because the feeling of it, it's that same feeling that you've heard all through history. That feeling of that Holy Spirit, of the Creator. It's that feeling. But the feeling is within you, because that's what you're tapping into. You know, like, it's not like I'm tapping into things above and beyond me. Yeah, in a sense. But how can I do it? Just with the piece of the divine that I have within me. Just as you do. Without me tapping into that. I don't tap into no information. It's just, that's how the feet move. That's how the feet move. Balance. Balance is being in the middle. Balance is coming to this place of being able to see both sides with that lens of that duality of things. Not judgmental, just simply understanding. One way is like this, and the other side is like that. No judge. No judge. It's a process. They got both sides where they at. Matter of fact, it's a process that you end within the balance. It's all a higher level of knowing, of understanding. That's never gonna stop. Like, it's never gonna stop. We got so long for that to even begin to slow down. It ain't even speed up. Like, prophets say we at 5%, man. We at 5%. You know, we almost about to just take off, and we ain't even know we ain't had enough gas, man, to go do nothing, you know? Whenever you at that spot of balance in any situation, you can compromise with your thinking and your thoughts. You can understand it. You don't have to take on neither one of them, the good or the bad. You just simply see both sides. And you just choose to be the individual who you are. Like, and that's it. Pick a side is where humans are living in. Picking sides. That's what makes an individual feel that they're a certain way. Because it comes from a certain mold, certain blueprint, certain cliche, certain whatever. There's so many things to explain it. But you get it. Like, you get it. And that's what these high understandings is. It's a high view. Like, wow, man, we was thinking like that. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. And this how I was feeling. This why I was feeling like that. Because I was thinking like that. Nah, man, like we picking ourselves up. For anybody that's down, that feel like you down, that's in a state of depression, in a state of feeling like you don't have the clarity, in a state of feeling you don't have the strength, you can't voice your opinion, you don't have that stamina to withstand. There you go. But you don't need that, because it's a process. It's a process. You ain't gonna go through nothing that you ain't gonna wind up opening your eyes tomorrow. You know, like, that's what you have to understand. It's almost like before we even get tired, we break ourselves down through thoughts. That's through experiences. That's through encounters. But now we in situations. That means we done did the encounter thing, you know, like multiple times. Like we into a deeper understanding of it, how to avoid it, why it happened, how it even come to that pattern of thinking to, you know, to be created. Like, you know, like it's all energies. Information is energy. Energy is information. Spirit is energy. Energy is spirit. Prophet gonna let you sit on that. You can pray, you can whatever for your confirmation, but I'm giving it to you now. I'm giving you a different understanding. Okay? How many times you judge yourself already before your vessel even expired? Like, you really took on the judge role, like every day. You judge yourself and other people. We all do. We all did. We all have that same knowing. That same knowing before we get out of it. Before we get out of it. If you're in a race, why are you looking back? Like, why would you look back? Because you know they got somebody that's behind you that's not running as fast, huh? That's the only reason you're looking back. You want to win, but like, why are you looking back? Because there's something back there. You know, and that's where we at. You know, we came all this way just to say we back to the basics, man. We back to the basics. This is how it go. It took all this time for us to get it, though. Through consciousness, through me transferring information to you, through you transferring information to me, through how we perceive and what we hear, what we feel, all of these different things, you know what I mean? In a world full of chaos, man. Chaos and confusion, bro. You know, so beating yourself up, don't beat yourself up, because like tomorrow, there's still gonna be some things you don't know. Like every day, you're gonna learn, but every day, you don't know still. Like it's that process. It's that process. Whatever is in your face, you got these ears, you got this nose, you got this mouth, you got these eyes. Whatever's in your face, that's how you examine it. You sniff it out, you watch it, you listen to it, you talk to yourself about it. Like, that's exactly what you do with your situations. That's how you come to a better knowing of, it's not as much as who an individual is than who you are. We're trying to assist the next individual if they're willing to take the information, if it resonates with them. But you gotta fix self. For self can even give it to us in an encouraging way, you know? That's why I'm so comfortable with making these videos, who I am. I know what I've been through. I don't need nobody to tell me. I don't need to even have the conversation with the individual. That's a waste of my time, you know? Like, I know what I'm here to do. And if an individual get mad because they didn't figure that out about self, I don't know, but it'll never stop Prophet from being who I am, you know? It's a reason I was sitting down and Spirit say Sky Prophet. There's a reason. There's a reason. Because despite all of the prophet, whatever you want to say, however, whatever, you some kind of way still have information to help you, man. Ain't that simple? That's how life work, though. That's how life work when you treat it like it's life. When you treat it like it's not, it's like we give our right to live a good life. We give that up. So when you waking up in the morning and you praying and you asking Spirit to help you, you calling in these energies for yourself. You want to be intentional with your thoughts, with the way you think. You know, sometimes your thoughts is just simply your higher self logging in to you, letting you know, like, I know you processing this information better. So like, you don't have to get it through the ethers like that. I'm gonna give it to you if you tuned in to yourself, you know. Prophet wants you to protect your energy, man. Protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings. Watch what you take in your ears. Watch what you give out your mouth, man. What you give out your mouth, man, is gonna literally be the encouragement or the demise of you and the next individual frame of mind. That's just what it's gonna be. Prophet told you, pick your head up, then you can see these blessings, you know. Now today, Spirit telling me to let you know, you also can't keep your head up there. You still have to look down, because you still have people that's down. That's where you came from. You have to stay grounded and humble within yourself. Till next time, man, look, I'm loving everybody, bro. Sky Prophet, baby. Peace out.